It's been an interesting week. Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, and we got some discussion to talk about, especially something going around the sneaker world right now. And this was just posted on Nice Kicks, and I believe whoever booked the news, I believe it was Sneaker Fetish. So shout out to Sneaker Fetish. I actually met him in Alabama at the Soul Train Festival. We chopped it up and everything, but I think he broke it down in Twitter. But just wanted to say about this whole Memphis thing that's been going on. There's been a big, like, I want to say heist or something. You know, like this is something reminds me of like some Fast and Furious Van Diesel type of thing. I don't know. This is kind of crazy. So apparently the story is Memphis Nike trailers got ransacked. Like almost like thousands of pairs got ran through, and people kind of took it. And you know, you're kind of seeing all over the webs now. Like some people's like, yo, I got some Cherry 11s. So that's majority of the shoes were like Cherry 11s, navy 4s, even black 4s, some other Air Jordan, some Dunks. Apparently, it's just kind of out there, especially for a lot of unreleased shoes that haven't released yet. Is everyone out there, just be careful where you buy this from. You're going to see a couple of these on the market pretty soon. I don't know what's going to happen with, like, you know, once the holiday season does happen, because usually, like, say the Cherry 11s, there's going to be a big release for the holidays. Stores and retail stores are should be starting to get pairs now and getting ready for the holiday season. Like, you know, usually stores get, like, pairs, you know, early before, you know, even with this whole COVID shipments and stuff like that. You know, I know there's a lot of delays every now and then, but for a big release, they usually get pairs early, like about, you know, maybe a month or two early, and just hold it down and then just wait till the release, and that's when they sell it. But man, it seems like this kind of sounds like an inside job. What's going on? It's all speculation. I have no idea who did it or whatever. I don't want to be no part of it. Don't let me know. I don't want to know. I just heard the things with like Memphis and everything, because Memphis, I believe, is Nike's main distributor area. And Memphis usually have, like, sometimes you hear the stories, like, you know how like people have like no box pairs and stuff like that. Like a lot of people, they either steal in the warehouse or whatever, tuck in the clothes or whatever. They'll steal a couple pairs out of the box. That's why you get a lot of early releases with no box pairs, because people just steal out the box. That kind of does happen. I heard about it so many times. But with this incident, this is an actual, like, this is a crazy heist incident to where like people are now having all, you know, box pairs. People have like hundreds of pairs, and this is crazy, man. I think this is probably a felony if I'm not mistaken. Like this is probably gonna be like some FBI and all that's gonna get involved. And Memphis is, I mean, it happens in Memphis sometimes from here to there. From what I'm hearing, I'm not sure if anyone that lives in Memphis. I don't know anyone that lives in Memphis, but I do hear sometimes interwebs are just like, yeah, this happens all the time. But I don't know about this whole heist thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I looked up when I was in Detroit. During like the event, we were looking up like what is the most dangerous or one of like the most crime that happens in the city of the United States. I believe Memphis is number one. And that's not to crap on anything about Memphis. I've never been or anything like that. But I think they said that Memphis is number one crime rate city in America. So this is all speculation. I don't know exactly what's happening. But from what it looks like, I think someone either knew where all the trailers going to be. And it just so happened they told a couple people, or maybe they had a plan. Like, hey, these are going to be parked over here. You know, security's not going to be there. All you got to do is just a little clip the fence, go in the back, clip again, and then take all the pairs and, you know, get a little way with a runaway car or something. Oh my god. I've seen people that have has boxes that have the whole Memphis box, you know, from distributed from Memphis. So if you might see a lot of those coming through or anything like that. Like it looked like people went through these trailers. Like it was like 4 or 5 of them. From what it looks like, it would look like it's in the yard. Didn't look like crazy security or anything like that, but people went through it and clipped it and tried to grab as many pairs as they could. You know, obviously there's gonna be some Nikes that's like not gonna be anything hyped, and there's gonna be some that's real hyped. Someone had to know which trailer to go to and which one to, like, you know, get at, because I mean, how can you figure it out? There's just so many trailers. So there had to be someone that told them which trailer it was. I mean, this is crazy. People that's flexing that they got a whole bunch of pair of these, I would be very, very nervous about that. You know, like this is one of those, because people can get some real trouble about this. Like if FBI started looking into this, like, you know, like, oh, where'd you get all these pairs and so on and so forth. You know, like this, you know, this can come back to them. So this is one of those things, like, you gotta be very careful. And not only that, I think on Nice Kicks they posted someone posted up on Facebook Market that they have all these early pairs for like nothing. Like it's $200 for Jordan 11s that haven't released yet, and like Dunks for $90, Air Force One for $50. Like I'm just saying, man. Like if you guys, this is not smart, man. This is not smart at all. Especially for this is a criminal act. This is federal. Like this is not okay. Where was all the security? Like it was like. Was it just a yard? Someone was just at the gate and then someone clipped the back and then, you know what I mean? Like, how was there no security, no cameras? Maybe it's still early. This poster story was like literally like 3 hours ago. So they like, even if they were like, say the people that got like, say if someone was in this whole thing, they stole like hundreds of pairs of Cherry 11s. And if you were to sell it, like say GOAT or StockX, I mean, potentially couldn't StockX kind of, you know, like, hey, this one person is selling over 100 pairs of Cherry 11s, send that to the FBI, give them a little note and tell them, you know, like this is one of those things where you people, man, like that is crazy. This is wild. Like, you know, talk about not being, you know, nonchalant about it. Is there a Memphis Facebook group? You know, I'm kind of curious. I would probably want to join and just kind of snoop around and see what's kind of going on. If it just so happens someone in Memphis have like over 100 pair or like you know, tons or full size runs of Cherry 11s unreleased that doesn't come out to December, selling right now on the Facebook, that could raise some eyebrows right there. I don't know, guys. I don't know how you guys feel about this. I still say this is like not okay. This is kind of wrong. I wonder what's gonna happen with the releases if they took that many pairs. Obviously that's taken into a lot of people's, you know, like stores for the next releases. So instead of having like, you know, some of these stores might have like 100 pairs, now they're only gonna have like 10-20 pairs or whenever the more releases come out. So will a lot of like this might be a tougher release now or something if they took that many. It kind of just all depends. And like, you know, I know some people are gonna say and just kind of hate in the comments like, well, Nike never get W, so you gotta take, you know, hey man, either way, man, stealing is not the way, guys. It is not okay in my opinion. This is a felony. This is a criminal act. Like if someone gets in trouble, this could be some years. So yeah, this is definitely not okay. I don't recommend anything like this. I don't condemn any of this. I don't praise any of this. You know, this is just not cool to just steal someone's stuff, no matter if it's resell or not or whatever the case is, man. It's just not okay in my opinion. I feel that's what I feel, how I feel about it. Stealing and all that, it's kind of crazy. But hey, I wonder how they're gonna figure this one out. I'm sure you know, this is gonna be very highly like watched over. And you know, I'm pretty sure FBI is gonna start getting involved in something like this too, or get involved in this and try to figure out how this happened and why it's happened. There's gotta be some kind of cameras going on. Like, you know, eventually they're gonna look into this and, you know, figure out who probably did it or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, hey man, this is one of those crazy ones. This is definitely a heist. Like, I think it sounds like an inside job. But who really knows, to be honest. I don't know any of the full crazy detailed stories. I wasn't part of this or anything, so you know, I'm just kind of seeing this on IG, how it's kind of going down, and you know, on the interwebs or whatever. This is a crazy story. Oh my goodness, like this whole week's been crazy. First Kanye, now Nike, Adidas. Like, come on, man. I also gotta say, guys, now, just because something's unreleased or earlier or something, that doesn't mean it came from this whole heist and steal or, you know, stolen or stuff like that. There are some people that has unreleased pairs that's basically either backdoor from a certain shop or so on and so forth. So it's gonna be, everything's gonna get kind of mixed in. So it's gonna be kind of hard to tell. But I'm just saying, if someone has like a full size run in like a Facebook group with some Joe Schmo that is not known to have unreleased pairs, that could raise an eyebrow. Just saying, you know. And trust me, I try to get a lot of unreleased pairs because, you know, for me, I gotta do content, and you know, I gotta do the first, you know, early review and early looks and early unboxing and so forth. So I don't want to put that energy out there like all unreleased pairs are stolen from this incident. No, of course not. I don't think that's the case. It's just it's just gonna look funny if you know, if I happen to have you know 100 pairs of Cherry 11s in the back, it might look kind of crazy. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop videos. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at German Chris and IG, sometime on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Hey guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm German Chris. HEIST.